Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, what we have here is a complete collapse of Harley Davidson because, as we all know, they were pushing on to very woke and far left ideology, and people got wind of that, and it didn't go out very well. Because it just goes to show, I'm not really surprised by this at all either, because we all know bikers or what have you are probably more leaning towards Republican or conservative or what have you than they are anywhere near the left. So to kind of push this woke ideology and this BS onto that side of your group, which means you're not knowing your consumer base, your audience, is really, really dumb. So what we have here is Robbie Starbucks saying Harley Davidson CEO Jochen Zeitz is officially out as CEO less than a year after I exposed Harley Davidson's woke policies. Now let me tell you how we got this to this moment. After weeks of reporting, they ended their crazy DEI policies but kept their woke CEO. I warned that not firing CEO Jochen Zeitz meant doom for the company, and I was right. Loyal writers didn't forgive the board for keeping a CEO who's so deeply out of touch with them. Harley has since reported a 60% year-over-year reduction in motorcycle revenue, and now finally I can tell you that he's no longer going to be the CEO of Harley Davidson. It was a long time coming, but this proves the strength of our movement against wokeness and divisive DEI policies. I want to restore brands in the end, so I'm offering my advice to the board at Harley Davidson, and I'll let you know if they listen. I'm hopeful that they choose a new path. I'll keep you all of you updated on what they do next, but today is a very good day. Consumers are awake now. We inform them on what companies are really doing, and they use their wallets to vote their values. That's why we're winning, and the best is yet to come. So this is what he has to say here about this whole situation.
Targeted Harley Davidson and criticized their DEI and woke policies starting in the end of July last year all the way through August, and eventually I secured the changes where they eliminated all of those crazy policies. However, I did say that even after they eliminated those policies, they needed to fire their CEO. Let's look back at the tape. Now it's up to us to raise our voices to Harley Davidson, to their board, to get rid of this woke CEO and save a great American brand. Because if we don't save it, this man will drive it into the ground. But they did not fire their CEO, and what has happened since then? Well, in their reporting this year, they had to tell investors that their revenue had slumped by 60% year over year in motorcycle sales. So exactly as I had predicted, business was going to be really tough if you kept this woke CEO. This is where the stock price started when I began our boycott of Harley Davidson, and this is how it's going. In case you're unfamiliar with the stock market, this line is going the wrong direction for investors. And again, I wasn't looking at this CEO and criticizing him for no reason. This is a guy who was fully committed to wokeness. He in fact once compared himself to the Taliban, calling himself sort of a Taliban of sustainability, which is code for ESG and DEI. And he's the one who pushed ESG and DEI deep into the heart of Harley Davidson as a company. And I'm just throwing this one in there because I loved this graphic they did at Financial Times. It looks like we're at war with each other. It's beautiful, isn't it? So in closing, I have got great news for our movement. The CEO
So yeah, you get the gist of it, right? It is not going good, right? It is quite obviously Harley Davidson's downfall. And we have this here from the New Atlas saying Harley Davidson's revenue slumps by 60%, losses worse than expected. But I say Harley Davidson's annual report for 2024 is out. Sadly, its numbers do not look good. The company recorded a 60% drop in motorcycle revenue and sold 53% fewer motorcycles in its last quarter compared to the same period in 2023. Now, whether you're a Harley fan or not is irrelevant. For a company as historic as Harley to experience a slump like this is worrying. Considering how things have gone for KTM since it announced its financial crisis, I'm worried about Harley. The company sold significantly fewer motorcycles than anticipated. For North America specifically, the final 3 months of 2024 saw a 13% decline in sales. The reason? Official words cites economic stability and high interest rates, but how is it that other brands like Triumph and MV are thriving? Well, it is simple. It's because of very far left and woke ideology. This is what I'm talking about. When you push woke ideology and all this other BS onto other people, it fails and it collapses. Like Trump has said, everything woke turns to crap, right? You know what he said, all right? I'm trying to be a little bit more friendly so my YouTube doesn't get banned, all right? So, yeah, it doesn't It's not a good thing whatsoever. It's very, very bad. And Harley Davidson is fighting this out the hard way. In its financial report, Harley Davidson divides itself into three different business units. There is Harley Davidson Motor Company, and which sells combustion-powered bikes, parts, and accessories for all the classics. Harley Davidson Financial Services, which handles financing of the bikes it sells. Last but not least is Livewire, which encompasses all of its EV offerings, including Livewire and the children's challenge balancing bike brands. Zeitz, I think that's how I pronounce it, but I could be wrong. Harley Davidson Motor Company reported 420 million in total revenue for the fourth quarter of 2024, down 47% in quarter four of 2023. Oh, by the way, that's a 240 million operational loss. So yeah, it ain't great. As a whole, Harley Davidson's 2024 revenue of 5.1 million represents an 11% decrease from 2023. Total operating income for 2024 was 417 million, a 47% decrease from 2023. So yeah, this is not good for the company, and this is what happens when you go with ODEI woke BS. All right, so it is all dumb, it is all stupid, and it is what we see constant time over and over again with these woke brands. Go woke, go broke. We don't say that because it's a meme. We say that because it's reality. Perhaps you should maybe fix the way you do things, because it's just not going well, right? It's just falling and falling and falling, collapsing, and you only have yourself to blame here. All right, that's it, guys. That's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.